Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, strategic business coach and franchise owner with Network in Action. And today I have Stephanie Ezell Myatt with Blood Assurance. Thanks for joining me today, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me, Shannon. I'm glad to be here.
Well, I'm excited to talk with you today because you come from a different aspect from those that I usually interview. You have been serving in the nonprofit space for some time. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
Thank you, Shannon. It's funny because I started my world in sales, advertising sales and leadership roles in sales. And after going through almost 20 years of advertising background, I had the opportunity to join the nonprofit world in 2002. And it's been solely in blood banking, and I just absolutely love what I do. Because when people ask me what I do, I don't always necessarily say where I work because where I work doesn't matter. I'm in the business of saving lives, and the warm and fuzzies that can give you when you lay your head down at night just makes the world of difference.
Absolutely. Well, and you bring up a really good point because when I mentioned Blood Assurance as one of our members,
Mhm.
a lot of people are like, what is that? Like, it's
Mhm.
you guys do so much work for
Mhm.
so many hospitals and others in the area, and people don't know the name. So
Right.
tell us a little bit about Blood Assurance and who you serve.
I absolutely cannot say enough about blood assurance. It's the name Blood Assurance is, I always like to say that we were founded about 52 years ago to assure that local hospitals had the blood they needed to meet local patient need. We were founded in Chattanooga, so we are a regional center. I love the motto, give local, save local, because we are the primary supplier of the majority of the hospitals in Middle Tennessee and the sole supplier of most. We service hospitals such as Williamson Health and Maury Regional Hospital, all of the TriStar hospitals as the sole provider of blood products. And we are the primary supplier of Vanderbilt, and we supply about half of the St. Thomas system. We don't supply the other half just yet. They want us to be, but we still need partners to help us collect what we need to be able to service everyone. And for me, it's about providing the right unit of blood for the right person at the right time. And with Blood Assurance being the primary supplier of the area, I just could not be more proud to work for an organization that gives local, saves local.
It's so amazing in this conversation I have with people. Everybody has in their mind there's this national nonprofit that's doing amazing work, but they
Mhm.
believe that they are the ones that are
Mhm.
providing all the blood, and it's not. It's a small portion of it, or it's emergencies only. Like it's this idea that you're giving local, save local is such an important message. And you've talked about growth, and you have hospitals that want more.
Right.
How do people get involved? Who are you looking to connect with? How do we support you in this mission?
Well, there's many ways to serve. Obviously, we need blood donors, but not
Mhm.
everybody can donate blood. I would like to address that for just a little bit, though, Shannon, because there
Sure.
are a lot of people that think they can't give blood because they've been deferred in the past. One of the most popular reasons that people think they can't donate is because of time they lived in Europe, especially our military families. The mad cow disease deferral was. I've been in blood banking for 23 years, and for the first 19 and a half, 20 years, it was a deferral, but it's no longer a deferral.
Good to
So,
know.
obviously, people can help by donating. Each donation can help save up to 3 lives. And we'd really like to make sure people, even blood donors, don't always necessarily know that blood products expire. So sometimes people do one and done as it relates to give a donation or maybe once a year. And in most cases, people can donate up to 6 times per year.
Wow.
Blood products that are used, red cells are used in surgeries and trauma situations. Um, Plasma can be used with burn victims. It even was used as a treatment during COVID. But platelets are what we need. Those red cells only live 42 days. Plasma can be frozen for up to a year, but platelets only live 5 days.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes, and cancer patients are our number one users of platelets. And that being said, the need is constant. So ideally, we're looking for blood donors who would be willing to give at least 2 to 3 times per year, ideally 4 to 6 times per year.
Mhm.
Another way we are looking for partners is actually blood drive sponsors. We are looking for people to partner with us to allow us to come on site at churches, at schools, at businesses. In particular, we're looking for people where there are 100 or more people in the same room at the same or in the same building at the same time,
Okay.
because that allows us to collect a larger amount in a small period of time without people having to come in from different areas.
Yeah.
And lastly, people can also help by partnering with us in many other ways as it relates to volunteers and helping social media. In particular, we're looking for education opportunities to speak at locations like Rotary meetings, any organized gathering like that where we can educate the community about the needs. Blood Assurance doesn't need blood. Local patients do. And the
Yeah.
number one reason people don't donate blood is they've never been asked. Those education
Oh,
opportunities give us a window to be able to share with them why their blood is needed and how often it is needed. And, when you ask a couple of questions about who do you know who may have had cancer or surgery or sickle cell, leukemia, those most popular uses for blood, when you have a window of opportunity to educate people about what we need and why we need it, they're much more likely to turn compassion to action and donate.
I love that. Speaking just a little bit about education, you and I spoke previously
Hmm.
about the impact and partnerships that you've
Hmm.
had with school systems,
Hmm.
nursing programs, and I don't know if is that college, is that high school? Like, who are the contacts you're looking to meet in education so that we can grow this awareness as well?
So ideally, the decision makers,
Okay.
that could be a principal, it could be a vice principal. We're trying to meet with them nationwide. Nearly 1/3 of the blood supply comes from high schools and universities. And because we are so new to the greater Nashville market, we are only collecting between 5 and 6% of our blood at our schools, which means we really need those windows or doors to open. And we're just looking for ways to get into those schools to share with them what that community impact is. And we also have incredible grant programs for our school systems that are nothing like anything I've ever seen in my 23 years of blood banking. So looking for those opportunities to, meet with them one-on-one and or ideally, speaking at a principals meeting where all the principals are there. And as I said, we service the entire greater Nashville area. In this area, obviously, we're also in Chattanooga, greater Chattanooga area where we're home based. But since we've been open for 50 years over there, 50 plus years over there, our school situations is in that national market over there, but we're still trying to open those doors. So anything is helpful in that avenue.
Anyone who knows leaders in education, that's
Yes.
wonderful. Well,
Thank you.
Stephanie, if someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
My phone number is 615-917-0663. That is my cell phone, so I can receive phone calls, text messages. My email is really long, so I'm not going to go there. The easiest way would be my cell phone. And again, that's 615-917-0663.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me today, Stephanie. I enjoyed learning more about blood assurance. Hopefully, we can get the word out there so we can make an even bigger impact in our local communities.
Thank you so much, Shannon. I've really enjoyed it and look forward to seeing you soon. Have a blessed day.
You too.